Hi there, this is Paul Pona, and in this video, I wanted to show you exactly how you can join my private Skype mentorship group. Now, as you can see here in this Google document, the first step that you need to do is click on this join link, okay? Now, how do you exactly get into the Skype group? So first of all, you would need to have the Skype app installed, all right? This you can do by just going into Skype's website, or if you're using Windows, you can actually install it from the Windows Store, okay? So the Windows Store looks something like this, the Microsoft Store, right? So here you can type in Skype, and then you can do so like this from your Windows itself, right? You see this little app that you see here, Skype. You can download it right here by when you're opening up your Microsoft Store app within Windows, okay? It's usually in your taskbar as well. You can do it, and you can install that from here. Alternatively, you can also, when you go to Google, you can also search for Skype, and then you can download it for Mac, PC, and so on and so forth. And if you're using anything like a Google OS and so on, you can do it from the Google Play Store, basically for mobile devices, either from the iOS App Store for the iPhone, and if it's anything to do with Android or Google, you would use the Play Store, right? So now let me click on it. Let me show you what happens after I've installed the Skype application. So as you can see here, it says launch the application because I already have the application in my computer. Now the second step is it says download Skype, right? If you don't have it. So here's where you can download it as well. So that's the other option that shows up. Now in case it doesn't show up anyway, the assumption is you already have Skype installed by this point into your computer because you followed along my instructions so far. Now, all you have to do is click on this and click on open link, okay? If your Skype already has this set up, it just says open link and you can click on it and it goes here. Now here it says welcome to Skype, sign in or create a new account. So here, what I can do is if I don't have a Skype user ID, I can create it. Or if I already have one, I can actually log in using that. So let me show you what happens. So I click sign in and let's see if I have one already, which I do. I'll do a test account and I'll show you how that works. Alternatively, you can also, if you don't have an account, you can create one here, okay? And there's also sign-in options. Basically, you can sign in through other mediums here, right? Like there's a GitHub, but that's not required. But you can see here, you can create a new account and then you can create a Microsoft account and get that rolling if you haven't created an account. If you already have a Skype account, you can click sign in after you created one. And let's type in my username here, a dummy account I created. And then let's see how that works. So I've done so, and there we go, right? It's gonna ask you find contacts and blah, blah, blah. I can just skip this for the time being. And then there we go. We are into my Skype group. As you can see here, it says joined the conversation. That means you're in. The best way you know you're in is if it shows you into the joined, you see your name here under the joined page, or also if you're you see that Skype mentorship group link tab on the top, okay? If you see this, you're in. Now one final thing I wanted to show you, it's very important as soon as you join in, is all about notifications. You see when there are 400 500 people on that Skype group, it can be daunting when you see messages show up and you see tons of these messages pop up, right? And there's notifications show up. So sometimes it's daunting. So what I need you to do is two things. All you have to do, first of all, is to get smart notifications turned on, meaning you'll only see the notifications when I'm talking to you personally and I reference you, or if there's an announcement that myself or admins in the group are doing, okay? Myself, Yash, and our other admins like Sid and so on. If they're mentioning you or mentioning the whole group, then that's the only time you'll do that. And that's very rare. It's probably once a day or once every few days anyways, okay? So this is what I mean by smart notifications, okay? So what you do is you gotta go and right click on the group. There are two ways to do it. I'll show you both. The first way is you right click the group and you click on manage group and you go there and you gotta make sure that you turn on the smart notifications, okay? So you'll see group settings, smart notifications, and you turn that on. Just actually that blue lever. That's it. That's all, and you're good to go. That means you'll not be seeing all these pinging like every few seconds, these noises that people are messaging, and it can be very frustrating. I understand that, right? And the other way to do it actually is you can actually click on the group itself here on the top, right? Let me do that. If I click on it on the top, as you can see here, I can scroll down, and I will see notifications. And there we go, right? This part right here, you see that smart notifications part? Well, let me open up that lever. Let me click on that. Boom, done. Okay, that's all I need to do. I turn on smart notifications. Now I'm not going to keep getting this pinging happening every few seconds. Okay, only when people are talking to you directly, or if I am actually sending like a message to everybody in the group, like a reminder, an important update, that's when you'll see it. Okay, so just to summarize real quick, first of all, you started off in this join Skype group link here. Second of all, you downloaded Skype, and then once you did so, you've clicked on this download button, or you've launched it. If you already have Skype, you've launched it. Once you launch it, automatically it's going to ask you to log in with your Skype ID. If you don't already have one, create one. And then after that, you'll join into the group. Upon joining the group, either you can right click the group itself, like so, like here. You can click on the right click on the group itself, or alternatively, you can click on the top part, which is this part right here, and then you can pretty much open and have that smart notifications on. Very important, okay? Because for you, it's going to be like this, look grayed out. I want you to put that into blue like this, and then you're good to go. Now, the second part, again, going back to that document, I want you to study the whole document, okay? The second part is register for the regular webinar. So we're running webinars twice a week, and so all you have to do is click on this link and register once for this webinar. It's going to go into the GoToWebinar registration page, and then you'll keep getting reminders and so on automatically. And if you want replays, resources, tools, and everything that we cover in the webinar, that's when you're going to get access to the campus portal, where you're going to get access to all the tools, resources, and everything else that you need to get up and running. And when you click on that link, it's going to go to a page that looks something like this. Okay, so please pay close attention here. It can ask you for a username, email address, choose a password, confirm a password, and then invitation code. So and then of course it asks you for some profile details. That's not required in a sense that you can just put any name, right? I mean, it's pretty straightforward, male, female, and then if you want to put any bio, it's not required, I guess. But if it is, just type in something quick and it's good to go. The key things though are the email address, because that's what's going to be used to log in, or at least the username. Okay, email address will be useful if you're forgotten your password and so on. An invitation code, the most important part, is right here. You see this highlighted invitation code? Copy this and just go and paste that into this box right here, like so. Okay, make sure that if there are any spaces, remove them, and then you should have that account registered. And once you log in, you'll find all the details and my welcome video and all that in the page. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like after I log in here. Okay, there you go. Watch this welcome video. It's going to show you everything you need to know. And then also this mentorship training replays. That's where you're going to find all these previous trainings that we've done, so you can be up to speed, and all the future ones that we do as well will be put up here. Okay, and then finally, one important thing I wanted to mention here is what's the purpose of the Skype group really, right? So first of all, we're going to have all these trainings, and we're going to keep posting all of them as well. There is a live webinar, also the replays in the campus portal. Where the Skype group comes in is where you have any questions, you can get that answered, be up to speed with things, any updates that you're sending, you can keep up to date with that. And also, as you can see here, pretty powerful stuff, right? Where if you see here, this part, a lot of these members that you see here, you can talk to anybody, right? And if you want to talk to me, you can always say Paul, and then you can ask me a question here, and then automatically it's gonna have me notified in my Skype account that, hey, you sent me a message. Or you want to talk to anybody in the group, you can reference them. Like if I'm seeing Christine here, sorry, Christine, I have to use you as an example. So she posted here just now, I say Christine, and so on, and I'll talk to her. It's similar to like a live chat or text messaging kind of thing, but with Skype it's a little bit better because you can talk to people privately. You can also direct message people. Like if I want to direct message, as you can see here, Elena or Kathy, any one of these, you can message here as well. You can add them as contacts, send them a message, and so on, and talk to them. It's a very good way to build relationship. All right, so that's the power of the Skype group, so it can help you out in the foreseeable future as well. So hope you found this helpful. I'll talk to you very soon.